Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 to 20, it says, "You are not your own, for you were bought at a price. So glorify God in your body." Something that we need to realize about our lives is that they are not ours. Why? Because we have been made by God. He owns us and all that we have. In Psalm 100 verse 3, it says, "Know that the Lord, He is God. It is He who made us and we are His." We need to realize that our lives are not our own because God has made us. But also, for the Christian, we have been bought by the blood of Christ. His death has paid the price that we should have paid for our sin. Colossians chapter 2 verse 13 to 14 say, "God made you alive with Christ. He forgave us all our sins, having cancelled the debt that stood against us. He took it away by nailing it to the cross." The record of debt that was against us for our sin, for our lust, for our pride, for our selfish ways, for our harsh words and our anger. Jesus paid that debt. All the punishment that we deserved was taken away by Christ. We were His enemies, and we were hating Him in every foul way, and yet He willingly paid the price of death and took away God's anger. What love! What sacrifice! Jesus bought you and your salvation with His life. Our salvation came at a cost, and the cost was the death and suffering of God's Son. And so, He owns you. Our lives are His. As Nathan Tasker, a songwriter, says, "I am made by your hands. I am bought by your blood. Twice over I am yours." So commit your life to God and His kingdom. He owns it. Don't hold on to anything as yours, but surrender all that you have and all that you are to God. This week, I've been singing a song called "This Life I Live" with my family, and I love how it speaks of these things. It says, "This life I live is not my own, for my Redeemer paid the price. He took it to be His alone, to be His treasure and His prize. The things of earth I leave behind, to live in worship of my King. His is the right to rule my life. Mine is the joy to live for Him." Have a listen to this song and sing it and make it a prayer of yours every day. Make it a prayer in your life. Every day we need to say, "My life is not my own because of the price that Christ has paid. So I will honor God with all that I am and all that I have." We need to say that every day. Everything in your life, everything that you have is from God and for God. So, glorify God with your life.